Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you alway, even unto the end of the world.
And one of the missions that we did was the Leicester mission, which we did on the 19th of August this year, 2023, 19th of August. And why we go there? There was, I don't know if I can call it a protest, maybe a protest, but certainly an educational thing, which was organized by a group called the Leicester Tribe. And they are one of many of the groups and even individuals who are seeing that the trajectory we have taken is nothing short of dangerous, politically, economically, socially, with all the measures that are coming through, which for us who know the truth from the Bible is preparing for the mark of the beast crisis. And these people are also noticing it from a different angle and realizing that they need to be to think independently and to think and act for themselves and take responsibility for their actions, as opposed to being herded, coerced, or forced to do anything. So we went there. We met a lot of people. Hundreds of books were given. In fact, we gave more than 1,200 books. And these are souls that God is preparing for the final Loud Cry. And we have seen that God is already pouring out His Spirit to these people. And the third angel's message is accompanied with the power of the latter rain. These two are like a belt and the trousers. They are like a hand and a glove. You can't see one and not see the other. And we have already seen tokens of this latter rain falling on God's people. And some of them, mostly non-Adventists, and some of them have learned, like Sister White said in many a time, things that we have been years learning, they will have to learn in a short few months. Need I mention people like Hugo Talks? I don't even know his name, but we have seen how he has come from being an atheist concerned to now he's preaching the three angels' message. He is dwelling on Revelation 13. He is calling people out of Babylon, and he knows the Sabbath. He knows the deception of things like spiritualism. So we are meeting some of these people, and God is pouring His Spirit on them. If you're not seeing it, maybe you need to question where you frequent. God is truly finishing His work. Like I said, you cannot see this crisis, Sunday law crisis, which we are living in, from 15-minute cities to digital currencies to 20-minute cities, if you want to call them that, and the vaccinationism and all this. These are traps. But we spoke to a lot of people. That's what I was going to say. Spoke to many of God's people. And there was a man who had received the C9 injection. C19 injection. And it is now wheelchair-ridden and he can walk. I didn't speak to him much, but he watched what we were doing. And he looked and he looked, and he called me and he asked for ministry of healing. But then he got the whole set. And I pray for such people, because there will be many of them, that they will be healed, even from the damage that this demonic, devilish thing has done to them. But also, there was another couple that I spoke to, and I spoke to them for a long time. Initially, they didn't think they needed the book. when I spoke to them about who the author is, how it was written, and how, fast forward to 2023, it's the most scientific thing there is, minstrel feeling, with posting a legacy such as the blue zones in Loma Linda in California, and how it was even the shield, personally my shield, against the C9 propaganda. And the woman was so thankful that she was nearly shedding tears. And we have had experiences like this on other missions that we have gone to afterwards. But because this one is only concentrated on Leicester, in Leicester, we're only going to share this. But look out for a video that we are going to be doing. We're centering on some of these testimonies and the health message. There's so much testimonies where we went in, especially the last week we went to Peterborough, and for the freedom movement, it was powerful testimony that one man shared, and we will make the video and avail it to you. Lastly, I'd like to say, every click and follow it, in the world of YouTube, makes a very big difference. So if you haven't liked our page, our Facebook page, and our YouTube, please like, follow, and comment, because that helps the algorithms, and that helps this work, which is the work of the third angel's message, to go even further. And it's going beyond. It's not just covering the church. God has got a message for Egypt and Sodom. He has got a message for Babylon. He has got a message for Rome. And he has, which is Babylon and Egypt, all combined, and Sodom. That's Rome. And he is particularly have a message for Laodicea. And the message is, behold, I stand at the door and knock. And that knock is the message of righteousness by faith. Will you accept it? Will I accept it? Will I consent to Christ taking over my life and awarding me, giving me a complete victory over sin? May God bless you.